During the time I worked with the Bible Society, we decided to go to attend University Baptist Church and work with college students. And after I had been down there several years helping out in Sunday school in various places, they asked me to tell them how to organize as a Baptist church. And the one that was in charge of that particular work had come down there and said, "There's a waste of my time to come down here." He said, "You're going down here all the time, you're a Southern Baptist. You just take over the responsibility for the work here at University Baptist Church." And so when they asked me this, I said, "I can't tell you how to organize. You have to organize as Filipinos." And I said, "What I can do is talk about 3 patterns of organization." And I did that on a particular Sunday and talked about hierarchical form, and I talked about a form that was very compatible to the Philippines, and I think I gave one other form, I don't remember. But anyway, I finished that message, and I was very impressed with what happened. At the end of the service, the students were arranged in clusters. And as soon as the service finished, they turned their chairs around into groups, and they discussed what they had heard. And during the week, they called me up and said, "We want you to be sure and be here next Sunday." Said, "We're going to vote on our system of organization." And I said, "You can't be ready yet." They said, "Yes, we are." I said, "You gave us all the help we needed." And so I went and stayed for the session. And as soon as the service was finished that Sunday, I think it was about 13 groups, clusters of 8. Just turned their chairs around and discussed what they were discussing. And at the end of it, they had decided what they wanted to do. And the main thrust of it was that they had a pastor that was very dictatorial, and they wanted control so that they were the ones that set the pace instead of the pastor that was a boss. For example, he would have somebody to come in and some of the students or some of the leaders to come up and preach. And if they were doing well, he would come up and interrupt them and just take over.
Wow.
And so they set these 13 groups up as the leader of those groups as the cluster around the pastor, and everything that the pastor wanted to do had to go through these 13. And so they gained control of the church that way and set up the pattern that they wanted. And immediately when they did this, the church started expanding. And over a period of about 3 years, every year they had doubled their membership. And finally they got up to about 4,000 members, and they couldn't handle that many. And so it split, and another church formed, and they followed the same pattern. And as far as I know, the Southern Baptist Mission did not know what happened to make the change in that situation. I never did talk to them about it.
They never asked, huh?
But they were amazed at the growth of that church after they were fully in control of their organization.